Hello everyone, it's Jalan back at again with another episode of my weekly recap. Today currently is June 4th, 2018, and this is going to be episode 22nd of my weekly recap. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Um, it's been over a week since I've been back in the States from my vacation back in China. Actually all caught up in my time differences. That's been really awesome. However, I am experiencing the weather condition here a little bit, and getting back to the allergy season has been sneezing a lot. So, however, I'm trying to do the best I can to get over that and not let that affect my day too much. So overall, it's been a struggle, but I am fighting through it. So it's something that I have to get used to again. So that's that. And another things that I want to touch on to summarize on is the fact that I went through a couple of phone interviews this past week, and as I'm trying to make that step into my career and really evaluating what's the best situation for me. And I know that this first official position or job would not be the final one or the one that will fit me the most. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I like doing, and then just take a leap of that, and gradually just getting some experience in the industry so that I can pursue further later on in my career. So it's been really awesome meeting with one great, I guess, recruiter and advisor. Gave me some incredible details and tips and tricks. I'm really appreciative of that. One of the things that he gave me, one of the resources that he gave me, was called Treehouse, where I was able to take online courses on particular specific subject matters that I wanted to, I guess, sharpening on or learn about. And one of the things I started doing, or I've been doing a lot these past few days, is just learning SQL and becoming a more and using data and how to use SQL to grab data so we can analyze them, right? I think today, in this day and age, there's so much data flowing around there. Obviously, somebody's got to do something with those data, so formulate some kind of analysis and find some, generalize and summarize some kind of findings through those analysis. So I'm really digging that portion of the learning and of the, I guess, the tech world. So, and I think for me is that engineering it's good, but having a technical engineering background is awesome, and which shows them that I can code, and I have ambitions, I can achieve goals and such like that. But however, I think I am being very open-minded into other opportunities, whether it is becoming more of an analyst or data scientist or anything, or PM or anything like that. I'm very interested in. So, however, I know that this is early on in my career. I won't be stepping straight into the PM role. Do need to get some experience first. So I am taking advantage of the time that I have right now in between interviews, and just trying to educate myself as much as I can. I think that's the number one thing that we as humans should really take advantage of, is that just keep learning, whatever the ways that you can, just try to better yourself, whether it's through technical skills or just personal relationship or personal growth and stuff like that. So I'm really digging that aspect. And recently, this past week, or actually yesterday, I started getting back to the flow of reading, continuing picking up where I left off with How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I think that the key topic that I read about yesterday was just avoiding arguments and really taking yourself into the other person's shoes when it comes to any forms of disagreement. And I think that's very hard for humans, is that because we are so stubborn, or sometimes, even though sometimes we're so stubborn, perhaps we might not even recognize that we're stubborn, that we're so stubborn into our own ideas and our own work and our own perspective that we kind of neglect the fact that we could possibly be wrong. So that chapter was a great refresher for me again, and just to recognize that, hey, I'm human, right? I could make mistakes, and I could be wrong, and really just owning your mistakes and recognizing that you could be wrong. So I'm really grateful for that, and we're looking forward to getting back to the flow of reading habits every day again. So I think that's all I want to touch on this weekly recap. Again, trying to learn as much as I can this upcoming week, and just continue to get in the right habit and the right rhythm. So, and putting myself in whatever position putting myself in the best position so I can exceed and grow and reach my maximum potential. So I'm really grateful for that. So overall, that's what I want to touch on, and I hope everybody have a fantastic week ahead of them and go out there and crush it. We're almost halfway through this year already. It's June, so I know that there's going to be a lot more goals I want to achieve, and I'm gonna be sticking through this weekly recap journey that I've set out this past year. So I'm really proud of that and hoping to continue. Can't wait to see where I will be and how much I've grown this past year once this 2018 has come to an end. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'm gonna leave the end of this recap off a high note, and hope everybody have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys next week. Love you. Bye.